Welcome back to Conduct Detrimental, episode number 48, but the second episode in the Dan Wallach, Dan Lust era of the reformatted and rebooted Conduct Detrimental. Welcome back, Dan, and it's great to join you for a second week in a row, and I'm looking forward to a long, wonderful partnership with you. How you doing, buddy? Happy Father's Day.
Thank you very much. I was going to say Happy Father's Day to you too, and all the fathers listening to this. I'm obviously my first Father's Day with my 7-month-old. So forgive me for posting a lot about her. But you know what? New dads, we can get away with a lot. With that being said, Dan, busy week in sports law as it is in the times we're living in. So we have we're trying to keep a show pretty tight today. We appreciate all the people that left us in these nice messages, feedback. As always, leave reviews. That definitely helps get the podcast some more recognize notability. That being said, we're going to start. We're going to talk some Zion Williamson. A lot of big updates this past week. Number two, we had a Friday this past Friday with a ton of just COVID spikes, not just in the real world, but in the sports world, really hit the NHL, Major League Baseball, boxing. It hit everything. So we're going to talk about how that's going to really change some of the perceptions of sports. Number three, whenever President Trump drops into sports, disagree or agree, you're going to have to pay attention because he's a big name. He's coming in, and what we're talking about, Trump telling essentially Fauci to stay out of NFL football. And then, I think Dan and I are just going to, if it winds into the conversation, we're going to talk about the ethics of coming back during a pandemic. I think it's obviously hitting all sports. And then, Dan, if you're going to come back during a pandemic, how legitimate are these titles going to be? We can talk about that from both sides. I'm sure we have a lot of opinions. And then last but not least, if we can fit it in, I just watched that 30 for 30 Long Gone Summer. I know a lot of people have. So if we can fit that in, if we could sneak it in right at the end, Dan, I'm not going to be opposed. That being said, Dan, let me bounce it off to you. No pun intended. Give you a proverbial bounce pass. Kick us off with Zion.
So, Dan, this week